Donald Trump woke up on Thursday morning in a horrible mood, as he does every single morning apparently. But this time, of course, he wanted the world to know about it because he's never done that before, right? I mean, coming on here and talking about Donald Trump's early morning Truth Social meltdowns, I've never had to do that, right? Of course I am being facetious. Donald Trump wakes up in a bad mood every morning and he makes damn sure the entire world knows it. And during his little meltdown on Thursday morning, Donald Trump said that it's the Democrats that have gone, quote, stone cold crazy. Yes, because nothing screams sane like getting on social media and having an unprovoked meltdown about something that doesn't affect you at all. This time, of course, it is the New York mayoral race, which still going on. I do feel like this has been the longest mayoral race we've ever had in a news cycle, but I get it's important. New York City, obviously, one of the biggest cities in terms of commerce on the planet, so it is a big deal. Some of us that don't live in New York, though, we're getting a little tired of seeing it. We're ready for you guys to go vote and get it over with. But here is what Trump said about Democratic candidate Zohran Mamdani, who, of course, is ahead in the polls. Best thing that could happen to the Republican Party? A communist mayor in New York City. The Dems have gone stone cold crazy. Communist. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong here, but didn't something happen like 2-3 weeks ago? And then Republicans told us that it happened because you guys on the left call us horrible names like Nazi, fascist, communist. You know, you use these words against us and then that causes violence against us. And that's not okay. I mean, I seem to remember something like that happening. Oh, maybe I'm stone cold crazy. But Republicans have spent the last couple weeks telling us you can't call people names. And here's your guy, and I'm sure you're going to defend it. A lot of y'all probably retweeted it, calling a Democratic socialist like Bernie Sanders a communist for about the millionth time. This isn't even the first time Trump has called Mamdani a communist this week. And he knows he's not a communist. Trump can't even define the word. Here's a tip, and I've done this to people in real life, and holy hell, like it stops them in their tracks. I did this back when Obama was first running for office, 2008. Or maybe it was when he was seeking re-election, 2012, whatever. It was actually a family member. They started going off on the right-wing BS, and they were like, well, Obama's just a socialist. He's a socialist. And I stood up and I said, define that word for me right now. Tell me what a socialist is. Dead silence. It made family gatherings very awkward from that point forward. In fact, I've only seen that particular family member a handful of times since then. But it worked. And that's what I want a reporter to do. Anytime you have Trump or Marjorie Taylor Greene out there being insane and calling these people these things, I want somebody to stop them in their tracks and say, hold up real quick, define communism for me. Define what is a communist. Don't tell me why you think he's a communist. Tell me what the word communist means, because you've used it to describe anybody you don't like. I want to see the press do it. I want to see this audience do it. Ask them. You don't have to be confrontational. You don't have to yell. You don't have to get in their face and point. But ask them. If they're going to use these words, they ought to be able to define them, right? Because what you do at that point is you make them think, which is something they are not doing when they give these unhinged, emotional, angry responses like Trump does. Make them think for a second. And you might be surprised at what happens. But on the other side here, we also have Donald Trump, who's potentially just insane. Anytime Donald Trump goes out there and attacks someone's intelligence, calling them low IQ, or he attacks them and says, this person is crazy, or this group is crazy, please understand, this is the most transparent form of projection we've ever seen. Because there are low IQ individuals. They're serving in your administration. You're also one of them. There's crazy people, also serving in your administration, and you're one of them. So anytime Trump lobs one of these insults against his opponents, please understand, it's really nothing less than projection. Thanks for watching, everyone. You know, we're inching closer and closer to 1 million subscribers, and we're aiming to hit that goal before the year closes. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for joining us as we head towards this huge milestone.